Hey everybody, it's Ken Christian on day 48 of my YouTube 90-day challenge. And we've been talking a little bit, I've been talking to you anyway, about how we put reality together, how we consider what's true and what's real and how we think about things. And this all grew out of talking about what it's like to get very close to making a new initiative, to going in a new direction, to deciding maybe this is the year you really want to break out from where you've been operating and go to someplace new. And all along, I've been talking about ways we construe our possibilities and so on, and how we think about things. And then if we're procrastinating at the edge of taking a step, noticing that we maybe have a pattern of stopping short of actually doing some kind of success. So we actually hopscotch from one project to another, one career choice to another, one job to another. All of that is in lieu of just outright making excuses. But always, with each choice that we make, we give ourselves and we give other people a reason, because we want to feel like what we're doing is okay and it's in line with reality. Nobody wants to feel like they're just quitting on themselves. And so we excuse ourselves by coming up with reasons. Well, that's when we dip into our bag of tricks about beliefs we have about ourselves or what we think will play to our own conscience or to other people. And all of it's because we're kind of skittering around the edge. I said to some people recently, may have even been on one of these videos, that when I was about getting ready to write my book, Your Own Worst Enemy, Breaking the Habit of Adult Underachievement, I'd been saying I got to write a book to several friends, quite a circle of people, and I've got to, and I didn't lock down a time when I was going to start. And what I realized was that I had reasons why I couldn't start. My schedule was tight. I was working full-time as a psychologist, as a psychotherapist, and I couldn't, I don't do well when I miss a lot of sleep, and so getting up early in the morning just didn't appeal to me, and I just literally couldn't figure out. Actually, I didn't put too much attention on it because I had a reason that I couldn't do it, and it was scary to dive off that high dive for the first time. But anyway, I mentioned that somebody just absolutely called my bluff because they said to me, well, why don't you do it in the morning? And I said, it's not good for me. When I lose sleep, I get sick, and it's easy. My resistance goes down. And he said, "Wimp," and I went to work. And I'm pretty sure I did mention this on a recent video. I was out of excuses because he called me, and I knew exactly what it was. But one of the things that you can do that's a little trickier is a process called self-handicapping, which when you engage in self-handicapping, you actually are building in a reason beforehand for why you might not succeed. So one of the things people who procrastinate do is actually procrastination can be a form of self-handicapping, because in the end, when you get down to a project, you can always say, if you get less than the best grade or the best evaluation on the project or whatever, well, I did pretty well for the time I had to put into it. In other words, you set it up so you didn't really work on it that much, and then you had a built-in excuse for what might happen. That's kind of like fear of failure. It's a little bit like ducking out. So this whole thing about ducking out on showdowns with ourself against a real project and just going ahead and saying, look, I'm going to do this, and I don't care right now that I do it like I'm the smartest guy in the room. I'm simply going to do it, and I'm going to keep open, and I'm going to grow, and I'm going to work with it, and I'm going to get started. So last time I talked about a way you can trick your brain. There are lots of other ways you can begin to work with yourself if your intention is actually to get off of where you are now and to get to someplace new. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you want to follow these, somebody pointed out that I have not been saying where you could follow these. They are at Ken Christian TV on YouTube, or you can follow me on my book page, which is Your Own Worst Enemy, Breaking the Habit of Adult Underachievement. That's the name of my book. And the Facebook thing is facebook.com/achieve more now. Or is it maximum achievement now? I'm underachieving right at this moment. I didn't get it ready for you. Okay, anyway, look forward to you on the next video. Talking to you then. Okay, bye-bye.